time for high school basketball presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN and live on the AM 1310 Facebook, X, and the Q92 YouTube channel. Now let's take you live courtside to our play-by-play team. You're listening to high school basketball presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
All right, and we are back here live at West Branch where Marlington is getting ready to take on West Branch. Sorry about that little technical difficulty we had there for a second. The internet dropped out for a second. Without the internet, it's a lot harder to do these games than you guys might think it is. So we are back. We are good to go here, and we are getting set for action here as warm-ups are taking place right now as the 0-3 Marlington Dukes will be taking on the 1-2 West Branch Warriors here tonight live from Beloit, Ohio. We are going to take a break. When we come back, we are going to get you set with the national anthem, the introduction of the starting lineups, and we'll get you set for tip-off here. Should be a fun one here tonight in the EBC early on between West Branch and Marlington. You are listening to high school basketball live, brought to you by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
SARTA me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
Sky High Fitness in Alliance is where serious athletes and driven adults rise above the pack. Founded by Mount Union grad and 2015 National Football Champion Darrell D. Sullins Jr., Sky High fuses exercise science precision with a decade of proven training. Every session is built for explosive results. Call 234-344-1240 or visit skyhighfitnesstc.com. We don't just train you, we prepare you to dominate your sport and life with relentless energy every time you walk through our doors and push your limits. Sky High Fitness.
You're listening to high school basketball presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
And we are back here at Beloit, Ohio, getting you guys set for high school basketball, brought to you by SARTA here tonight as we have an EBC matchup. Marlington taking on West Branch as we are about to have our national anthem and the introduction of the starting lineups. And we'll get that to you live. We'll throw it down to their public address announcer as we'll be getting ready for tonight's game between, like I said, Marlington and West Branch. Marlington commits tonight's game 0-3 with losses to Youngstown East with their first game of the season, 47-33. They lost to Canton South 57-29, and they recently lost to Howland on Tuesday by a score of 54-41. So they're still looking for their first win of the season, and they're looking for their first win in the EBC tonight as well. That was the national anthem, as now we are getting set for the introduction of the starting lineups for both teams. Like I said, Marlington 0-3 win over their games. Now let's go over for West Branch. Win tonight's game with a 1-2 record. They started off 0-2. They lost to Garfield 49-40, their first game of the season. They lost a close one to Louisville 44-37, but they got an EBC victory against Minerva with a 56-50 win there. So that is how both teams have gotten where they are, with Marlington now 0-3 on the season, West Branch 1-2 on the season, and they're going to meet up here tonight, and we're going to see what happens here in this EBC matchup as the starting lineups for both teams are being announced. Let's turn it over to the public address announcer for the West Branch introduction. All right, so there's your starting lineup for West Branch: Jeremiah Thomas, Gavin Gregory, Grady Hurst, Zach Coffey, and Kaysen Weaver. For the Marlington Dukes, it's going to be Braden Ellis, Bryson Jones, Cameron Evernich, Carter Frank, and Brady Denham will be starting. So both teams are on the court. Marlington wearing their home orange jerseys and shorts. West Branch in their white home jerseys with the green lettering, as we are getting set here for tip-off of tonight's game. Settle in. Glad you guys are with us. High school basketball getting ready to tip off here tonight. We are underway. West Branch has the ball first, and here we go. Live on AM 1310 WDPN. They get it over to Hurst. Hurst goes down low to Coffey. Coffey wants to go to work right now, kicks it back out. Weaver with a three on the way, and it is good. Weaver with a three, and we're off and running in this game tonight. Give him three. Here comes Marlington the other way. Braden Ellis passes it over to Cameron Evernich. Evernich Gets it over to a three for Denham to answer, and he does answer. So a pair of threes to start this game. How about Denham with three? We are all tied up here. 7:16 left to go here in the first quarter. West Branch going left to right here to start this evening. Hurst has it top of the key. He'll go over to the right side to Jeremiah Thomas. Jeremiah Thomas thought about the three. Now he'll get it over to the big man. Gets it down low to Gregory. Gregory trying to attack inside. He's cut off. He'll get it back over to Weaver, and West Branch will reset. Here we go. Jeremiah Thomas gets it over to Hurst. Hurst back to Thomas on the right wing. West Branch being patient with this offensive set, trying to get things going here. Here we go. The other three on the way. Rolls around. No good by Weaver. Battle, and the rebound goes to Bryson Jones. So Bryson Jones now bringing it back over. Gets it over to Cameron Evanich. Evanich going to slow it up and get the offensive set. Here comes Evanich. We're all tied at three. Just underway here. Coming up on 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. High School Hoops brought to you by Sarda. Cameron Evanich kicks it out. Over to Carter Frank. Carter Frank back over to Denham. Denham to Bryson Jones. Top of the key. They'll reset. He wants a pick. Now he'll hand it over to Braden Ellis. Ellis, the senior, will walk it up. Marlington being patient as well. Braden gets back over to Evanich. Evanich, the junior. He started since he was a freshman here. Also a really impressive wide receiver for the Marlington football team. Evanich goes all the way to the hole, puts it up and puts it in. Good attack by Evanich, his first bucket of the ball game, and it's 5-3. Marlington on top of West Branch here early on. Weaver on the other end has it for the Warriors. Gets it over to Coffey. Coffey over to Jeremiah Thomas. Pull-up jumper. It's up. It is rolling around, and it falls in. It's good. Jeremiah Thomas, his first bucket of the ball game, and we are tied again at 5 here on AM 1310 WDPN. Carter Frank walking it up for Marlington. Hands it over to Bryson Jones. Jones now wants to go inside. Thought about the jumper. It's cut off. He gets it back to Cameron Evanich here, and Evanich will get it over to Braden Ellis on the right wing. Braden Ellis, again, being patient here. Tied at 5 here in the first quarter. Ellis now wants to go inside, does go inside, attacks the hole. It's swatted away by Gavin Gregory. That was rude. Jason Weaver takes it back over half court. Weaver wanted to attack, got shut off, gets it over to Gavin Gregory, back over to Jeremiah Thomas, and they'll get into their offensive set here. Jeremiah on the right wing. Now he's going to walk it back to the top of the key. Heads back over, gets it on the right side to Grady Hurst. Back to Jeremiah Thomas. He'll launch a wide open three. No good. Rebound by Marlington. That's Carter Frank. Now we're coming the other way. Evanich has it. Over to Denham. Denham, no hesitation. Three-pointer. No good. Battle for the rebound. It's taken by Grady Hurst. Here comes West Branch the other way. Hurst over to Jeremiah Thomas. He'll launch. No, he thought about that three. The last second, put it on the ground. Over to Case and Weaver. And they'll set the offense up here. 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. It's tied up at 5. Coffey down low, puts it up. No good, but he is fouled, and he will go to the line and shoot free throws. As the always fun, it's Bryson Jones' first foul. So Gregory to the free throw line to shoot free throws. Gregory's first one up, or Coffey, I'm sorry. That is Zach Coffey at the free throw line. He missed the first one. So we remain tied at 5 with 3:57 left to go here in the first quarter. Coffey's got one more coming. Free throw up. Free throw bounces around. No, he misses them both. Rebound by the Dukes. Here they come the other way. Cameron Evanich bringing it up. Hands it up over to Brady Denham. Denham over half court. Gets it over to Bryson Jones. Almost lost it. Gets it back, though. And Braden Ellis will hold it for the Dukes. Ellis still with it. Now trying to go inside. He does. Pump fakes. Nothing doing. Tries to pass it. Nowhere to go. He does find Bryson Jones underneath the hoop. And Bryson Jones puts it in. 2 for Bryson. His first 2, and it's 7-5. Marlington on top of West Branch here with 3:12 left to go here in the first quarter. Hurst gets it on the left wing to Jeremiah Thomas, who was thinking real hard about shooting that three. They get it down low to Gregory. Gregory wants to attack, puts up the layup, rolls around, no good. Rebound by Cameron Everidge. And Everidge coming back the other way for Marlington. They get it down to Carter Frank. Carter Frank goes in, misses the layup. Here comes West Branch back the other way. Jeremiah Thomas has it. They go down to Gregory again. Gregory this time puts up the layup, misses that one as well. Rebound by Marlington. And now walking it up is Brady Denham for Marlington. Ellis has it on the right wing. Goes inside again. Tries to get the pass over to Brady Denham, but it's stolen away by Kason Weaver. Weaver goes all the way coast to coast. Throws up the shot. No good. Rebound by Denham. Here comes Marlington the other way. Braden Ellis has it. Ellis kicks it out over to Denham. They get it to Jones. Jones launches the three. Rolls around halfway in and comes out. Give it back to West Branch here. Under 2 minutes to go. 1:50 left to go, as a matter of fact. Jeremiah Thomas with the jumper. Bounces around. No good. Rebound by Marlington. Cameron Everidge has it. And Everidge will walk it up for the Dukes. Everidge walking it up slowly. 7-5. Marlington on top. Everidge has it. Everidge goes over to the right side. Turns. Hands it off to Brady Denham. Denham goes down back to Everidge. The extra pass they tried to make, but it's stolen away by Grady Hurst. Here comes West Branch the other way. Hurst goes all the way. What are we going to have? We're going to have a foul on the floor. It's going to be on Marlington, I believe. It's going to be on Carter Frank. Carter Frank's first. To the line now, Jeremiah Thomas to shoot some free throws. Grady Hurst, check that at the free throw line. Hurst, first free throw, bounces up, bounces out, no good. Subs coming in for West Branch, coming in for the first time tonight. Chase G and Landon Coffey are coming in for the first time tonight. Brandon Coffey and Gavin Gregory will sit down for West Branch. First, second free throw, rolls around, and that is good. So 7-6 now. Hurst, his first point of the ball game. Coming up on a minute left to go here in the first quarter. Going inside is Bryson Jones. Now he kicks it back out to Ellis. Ellis looking for somewhere to go with it. Now he goes inside, goes all the way, throws up the layup, and it goes in. Ellis with his first two. It's now 9-6. Marlington on top of West Branch here on AM 1310 WDPN. G has it, gets it over to Jeremiah Thomas. Thomas launches the three. It is good. And we are tied up. Jeremiah Thomas with a quick 5 in the first quarter. We're knotted up at 9 as Marlington will walk it up here. Looking for the last shot, and they will, in fact, hold for it. Brady Denham has it. He will hold 10 seconds left. Time to get moving. Here we go. Ellis has it with 5 seconds left. Ellis has got to get to work with 3 seconds left. Ellis loses the basketball. Jeremiah Thomas, half-court shot, the buzzer. Oh, that almost went in. And we are done with 1 quarter of basketball, and we are tied up at 9. You are listening to high school basketball live right here, brought to you by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
Get ready to level up at Paradise Sports Performance, our massive new 10,000 square foot indoor-outdoor facility that's right next to the Akron Canton Airport. It is built for athletes who want more. Crush your goals with speed, vertical jump training, strength and agility, powerlifting, bodybuilding, hit and elite baseball, softball, and football skills. Recover with PT, yoga, massage, red light sauna, and cold plunges too. Your first session is free. Plus, long-term signups get a free month. Visit 8046 Frank Avenue Northwest or call 304-224-9103. We are the standard for sports performance in Ohio.
SARTA me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SartaMe.com.
Keeping Alliance entertained and informed for over a half a century. AM 1310 WDPN Alliance.
We are back here getting set for the start of the second quarter, all tied up at 9 after the first. So here we go. Marlington with the basketball right now. Locked up at 9 here on AM 1310 WDPN. Marlington throws it away. Give the ball back to the West Branch Warriors. Jeremiah Thomas walking it up. Gets it over to G. Gets it back to Weaver. Weaver over to G. Goes down, passes it over to Weaver at the free throw line. Nowhere to go. Gets it back to G. G thought about shooting that. Now he'll pull it back. Get it back over to Weaver. 7:18 left to go in the first half. We're tied at 9. Coffee looking for somewhere to go. Gets it out to Weaver. Weaver. Give it back to Jeremiah Thomas. West Branch will reset. They try to go down low to Coffee. We're going to have a foul. That foul's going to be on Cameron Evanich. That'll be Evanich's first. West Branch inbounds it right to G. G goes in and hits the hole and puts it in. So G, his first points of the ball game. And the Warriors take an 11-9 lead here in the second quarter. Marlington with the basketball. Bryson Jones goes inside, throws up the shot, bounces around. No good, but it goes out of bounds. Last touch by West Branch. Marlington will keep the ball. Marlington will inbound it. The Dukes. Denham shoots it in, down to Evanich. Evanich wants to go to work at the post. He gets stuffed, kicks it back out to Denham, who launches the three. No good. Rebound by Landon Coffey. Here comes West Branch the other way. Weaver over half court, gets set into the offense. Weaver going to go over to Jeremiah Thomas on the left wing. Jeremiah launches the three. No good. Rebounded by Marlington. Here come the Dukes. Evanich over to Denham. Denham going in, throws up the shot. No good. Rebound by Coffey. Here comes West Branch the other way. Jeremiah Thomas over half court already. Jeremiah wanted to attack. Now he hands it off to G. Gets the basketball back. Jeremiah Thomas back to G. G launches the three. It's good. G with 5 off the bench. And it's now 14-9. West Branch on top of Marlington with 5:56 left to go here in the first half. Marlington. Denham trying to answer with a three, and he does. Three-pointer by Denham. Give him 6. And we have a timeout on the floor by the Marlington Dukes. We're going to take one as well. The score, 14-12, West Branch on top of Marlington. This is high school basketball here on AM 1310 WDPN.
Sky High Fitness in Alliance is where serious athletes and driven adults rise above the pack. Founded by Mount Union grad and 2015 National Football Champion Daryl D. Sullins Jr., Sky High fuses exercise science precision with a decade of proven training. Every session is built for explosive results. Call 234-344-1240 or visit skyhighfitnesstc.com. We don't just train you, we prepare you to dominate your sport and life with relentless energy every time you walk through our doors and push your limits. Sky High Fitness.
You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
Timeout over. Here we are back here. High school basketball on AM 1310 WDPN, brought to you by SARTA. And it's West Branch up 14-12 over Marlington here in the second quarter. West Branch has the basketball currently. Out of the timeout. Weaver now decides to launch a three. Oh, and it's good. Weaver with three. He's got 6. It's 17-12. West Branch on top of Marlington. And here come the Dukes. The Dukes going to go inside. Cameron Evanich with the basketball. He'll back it up. Now he wants to go inside and attack. Kicks it out to Dedham. Wide open three from the corner again. Bounces around. No good. Rebounded by Landon Coffey. Weaver on the other end wants another three. No good. Rebound by Denham. Denham's got it for the Dukes, and here he comes the other way. Dukes down 17-12 here in the second quarter. High school hoops brought to you by SARTA all season long here on AM 1310 WDPN. One of the cool things this year is the games are also going to be live on the AM 1310 WDPN Facebook and X page. If you're not following them, be sure to like the AM 1310 WDPN Facebook page and follow at AM 1310 WDPN on X. We're also on the Q92 YouTube channel. You subscribe to that so you can always be alerted when we go live, like we are right now on all those platforms, and, of course, live on your radio. Evanich has the basketball at the timeout, hands it over, the foul, gives it over to Ellis. Has it on the right wing. Ellis back over to Carter Frank. Carter Frank has it. Stolen away by Kason Weaver. Weaver wants to go coast to coast. He's cut off. We'll kick it out to Jeremiah Thomas. Thought about the three, get it in the corner to G. G backs down low to Gavin Gregory. He's back in the ball game. Gregory, good post move, puts it up and puts it in. West Branch scores again. That's Gavin Gregory's first bucket of the ball game, and they've opened up a 7-point lead, up 19-12 here on AM 1310 WDPN with 3:33 left to go in the first half. Whistle. We're going to have an offensive foul on Marlington. Give the ball back to West Branch. Again, West Branch 1-2 on the season. Marlington 0-3, still looking for their first win here. West Branch 1-0 in conference play as they beat Minerva. This is the first EBC game of the year for the Marlington Dukes. Jeremiah Thomas walking it up court. Jeremiah Thomas gets it to G on the wing. Now they go in the corner to Gregory. Back to Jeremiah Thomas. Jeremiah Thomas going to get it to Weaver. Wide open three from the wing. It's up. It is good. Another three by Kason Weaver, who's got 9, and it's a 10-point lead right now, 22-12. West Branch on top of Marlington. Here come the Dukes the other way. Denham over to Ellis. Ellis back to Denham, top of the key. He's trying to set the offense here. Marlington's got to get something going here. We're going to have a whistle. They're going to get G with a push. West Branch is G with a push. That's going to be G's first foul of the night. G with 5 off the bench for the Warriors. Appreciate you guys having us on here on this Friday evening. High school hoops underway. And here we go. Shot up, no good. Ball out of bounds. They say it goes back to West Branch. So West Branch basketball. Here they come the other way. Thomas over to G on the wing. Stolen away by Denham. Here he comes the other way. It's stripped by West Branch at the last second. Jeremiah Thomas is saying, no, it's our ball. The referees say, no, it's not. So it'll be Marlington ball. Grady Hurst going to come back into the game. G going to sit down for West Branch with 5 points off the bench here. West Branch currently up 22-12 here on AM 1310 WDPN. Marlington inbounds and almost stolen away. Now there's a battle for it. Jump ball. Possession arrow says West Branch. So give the ball back to the West Branch Warriors. Here comes Jeremiah Thomas walking it up. Thomas gets it over to Kason Weaver. Weaver over to Grady Hurst, who's back into the ball game. Jeremiah Thomas has it on the right wing. They want to go down low to Gregory. They do. Cameron Everett knocks it out of his hand. Goes out of bounds. It will stay with West Branch. We are at 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. All right. West Branch shoots it in to Kason Weaver, who gets the rebound. Tries to go down low. They kick it out to Jeremiah Thomas. Thought about it. Jeremiah with a jumper. It's up. Bounces around. No good. Rebounded by Brock Woost, who's in the ball game now for West Branch. Back to Gavin Gregory. He goes down. Puts it up. No good, but he's fouled, and he will be on the line. Brock Woost in for the first time tonight. Gavin Gregory, who's going to be playing tight end at Toledo in the MAC conference, at the free throw line right now. West Branch starting to put some MAC players out there. Gregory's first free throw attempt is up. It is good. Of course, Drew DeShields, former West Branch quarterback, the starting quarterback at Kent State, and what a year he had for the Warriors as their starting, for the Flashes was their starting quarterback. Gregory misses the second. Rebounded by Ellis. Here comes, no, West Branch got it back. Grady Hurst stole it away from Ellis. West Branch with it now. 1:38 left to go in the first half. They're up 23-12 over Marlington. Jeremiah Thomas wants to attack. He's being checked by Denham. Jeremiah Thomas now looking to attack inside. He does, goes in, puts up the leaner, rolls in, no good. Rebound by Denham. Here comes Marlington the other way. Cameron Evanich bringing it up for the Dukes. Evanich goes by his man, goes inside, cut off, nothing doing. Kicks it out to Ellis. Ellis on the wing. Ellis puts it on the floor, gets it over to Denham. 1:05 left to go in the first half, 23-12. West Branch on top of Marlington. Ellis almost has it stolen away, and we're going to get a foul on Gavin Gregory. So foul on Gregory. Marlington's ball out of bounds. The Dukes will shoot it in. Denham gets it. Denham gets it over to Ellis. Ellis launches a three at the top of the key. No good. Rebound by Grady Hurst. Gets it over to Weaver, and here they come the other way. There's 50 seconds left to go in the first half. West Branch up 23-12 over the Marlington Dukes. Jeremiah Thomas being patient with 38 seconds left. Got a pick coming. He sends it off. They go down to Weaver. Back to Jeremiah Thomas. Thomas goes in the corner to Gregory. Gregory cross-court pass to Grady Hurst. Hurst goes in, attacks, no good, but he draws the foul, and he'll be at the free throw line shooting two. So, Grady Hurst will shoot free throws with 22.8 seconds left to go, and West Branch up 23-12. Hurst, first free throw is missed. Goes off the back of the iron. Stays 23-22. Warriors over to the Dukes. He's got one more coming. Hurst, second free throw. It is good. Give Hurst two in the night. And it's 24-12. West Branch on top of Marlington. Here come the Dukes with 15 seconds left to go in the first half. Denham has it. Goes to the right side. Ellis out of the corner with a three. No good. Battle for the rebound. Bryce Jones got it back. He throws up a three. No good. 5 seconds left. Weaver hurrying. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Got to throw it up. He loses the ball. Ellis steals it away from Marlington, and that is how the first half will end. We are now at halftime, and your score, West Branch 24, Marlington 12. We're going to take a timeout. Then we're going to send it back to our AM 1310 WDPN studios. We are going to get you a look at the news with Jeff Mears. Then we'll come back here and get you set for the second half. But we've played 2 quarters of basketball, and so far, the West Branch Warriors are on top, 24-12. This is high school basketball brought to you by SARTA right here on AM 1310 WDPN.
Hey, man, good to see you. What brings you out here today? Need to pick up a few tools. You? I need new kitchen cabinets, countertops, maybe even a whole new kitchen, but I can't get any help or find what I need in this place. You need to go to Robertson's for that. Robertson's Kitchen and Bath Gallery is an American Standard plumbing registered showroom. And their knowledgeable consultants have the training and expertise to actually help you get what you need without breaking your budget.
Visit Robertson Kitchen and Bath at 2155 West Main Street in the Alliance Industrial Park, or visit them online at robertsonkitchenandbath.com, where amazing meets affordable.
Hey, this is Dirk Stratton from Stratton Chevrolet in Beloit, Ohio. My family has been servicing and selling Chevys since 1928. I want to invite you to visit us at Stratton Chevrolet, where you'll find a great selection of Chevy trucks, cars, and versatile SUVs. We pride ourselves in serving you beyond the sale. Customer satisfaction always has been and always will be our main goal. Come visit us at the corner of Route 14 and 534 in Beloit and at StrattonChevrolet.com. Stratton Chevrolet, your no-dog fee dealer. Selling Chevys and making friends since 1928.
SARTA me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
Get ready to level up at Paradise Sports Performance, our massive new 10,000 square foot indoor-outdoor facility that's right next to the Akron-Canton Airport. It is built for athletes who want more. Crush your goals with speed, vertical jump training, strength and agility, powerlifting, bodybuilding, HIIT, and elite baseball, softball, and football skills. Recover with PT, yoga, massage, red light sauna, and cold plunges too. Your first session is free. Plus, long-term signups get a free month. Visit 8046 Frank Avenue Northwest or call 304-224-9103. We are the standard for sports performance in Ohio.
You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
From the newsroom, I'm Jeff Mears with this halftime edition of AM 1310 WDPN News. The National Weather Service has issued winter weather advisories across northeast Ohio ahead of an expected snowstorm tomorrow. Stark and Mahoning counties can expect 2 to 4 inches of snow, with the advisory in effect from 1 p.m. tomorrow through 7 p.m. Sunday. Carroll, Columbiana, and Tuscarawas counties are also under an advisory from 1 p.m. tomorrow to 1 p.m. Sunday, with total accumulations of 3 to 5 inches. Portage, Summit, and Trumbull counties can expect 2 to 4 inches of snow. Their advisory is in effect from 1 p.m. tomorrow through 7 a.m. Monday. Drivers are warned to plan for slick roads and periods of reduced visibility. Bond is set at $750,000 for a man charged in a deadly home invasion in Canton. 19-year-old Cameron Croston of Canton Township was arraigned today in Canton Municipal Court. A status conference is scheduled for Tuesday. Croston was arrested Wednesday on charges of murder and aggravated burglary resulting from an August 31st incident. Croston and 3 others are accused of forcing their way into a St. Elmo Avenue Northeast home with guns. That's when one of them allegedly shot and killed 41-year-old Jake Young. The other suspects are not named in the charging document. Dorothy Lowry and her daughter Yolanda pleaded not guilty today during their arraignment in Stark County Common Pleas Court. The 70-year-old mother and 54-year-old daughter were indicted by a grand jury last week on multiple charges, including aggravated murder, kidnapping, felonious assault, tampering with evidence, and gross abuse of a corpse. A pretrial hearing is scheduled for Tuesday. Authorities say 54-year-old Jerry Morris was found dead in Akron on August 1st, but believe he was killed in Canton on or about July 30th. The Lowrys were arrested at their Canton home in October. Bond was set at $1 million each. Former Canton Mayor and Stark County Commissioner Thomas Burnaby will be honored with calling hours Sunday from 3 to 6 in the McKinley Room at the Canton Civic Center. That will be followed by a mass of Christian burial Monday at 11 at Christ the Servant Parish at Our Lady of Peace Church, with interment to follow at North Lawn Cemetery. Burnaby passed away Thursday at the age of 79. Governor Mike DeWine has ordered all U.S. and Ohio flags throughout Stark County flown at half-staff through sunset Monday in his honor. Canton police have arrested a woman on charges of vandalism, menacing, and aggravated menacing. 37-year-old Emerald Taylor of Canton was taken into custody this morning around 8:55. Officers responded to an apartment in the 800 block of 34th Street Northwest, where Taylor allegedly caused damage to the unit, threatened to beat up a victim, and threatened to kill an on-duty officer. About 20 minutes earlier, police had responded to Chase Bank in the 1400 block of 30th Street Northwest, where 2 windows were broken. A Carroll County grand jury has indicted a man on charges stemming from a high-speed chase involving Minerva police. 28-year-old Tyler Mason of Brown Township allegedly fled from officers November 29th after they discovered he didn't have a valid license and his vehicle had a mismatched plate. He was later found painting the vehicle to avoid detection. Mason faces charges of failure to comply and tampering with evidence, as well as driving under suspension and invalid plates. More news after this.
The Q92 Sports Network brings you more high school football and basketball games than anyone else, by far. But did you know that you can go back and listen to our broadcast again? Simply go to the Q92 radio page on SoundCloud. We posted the games we broadcast for everyone to go back and relive. We have playlists filled with our high school football broadcasts from 2016 to this season. So go to SoundCloud now, follow Q92 Radio, and listen. And thank you for listening to all of our sports broadcasts of high school football and basketball on the Q92 Sports Network.
Jeffrey Dolan has pleaded guilty to robbery in connection with a May robbery outside a Kent apartment. The 19-year-old's plea in Portage County Common Pleas Court requires forfeiture of a 20-gauge shotgun, and sentencing is pending. Dolan's co-defendant, 20-year-old Bryce Boylan, previously pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 4 to 5.5 years in prison. Police say video showed 2 masked men with long guns confronting the victim, and 2 shotguns were found hidden at the scene. Other charges against Dolan were dismissed as part of a plea deal. The EPA is reviewing Norfolk Southern's final assessment of Leslie and Sulphur runs, showing no derailment-related sheens remain after the February 2023 East Palestine train derailment. The railroad says major cleanup work is complete, including removal of equipment and contaminated soil. Residents continue to voice concerns about past sheens, fish kills, and air quality, while crews will conduct periodic maintenance. Long-term monitoring of surface water, groundwater, and drinking water remains in place to ensure the stream's recovery. Since 2023, Norfolk Southern says it has flushed over 5,200 feet of waterways and sampled more than 2,000 drinking water wells. Youngstown Mayor-elect Derek McDowell has named Captain Courtney Kelly as the next fire chief and Detective Sergeant Sharon Cole as police chief. Both are longtime city employees. McDowell takes office January 1st and says final interviews are underway for other cabinet positions, including Deputy Director of Public Works and Water Commissioner. He says these leaders will help strengthen the city and improve daily life for residents. The FBI served a search warrant Thursday at the home of a Youngstown police officer who has now been placed on administrative leave. That's according to city spokesman Andy Resnick, who confirmed the development today. WKBN-TV reports the officer's name has not been released, pending further information or possible charges. Sean Hamlet will serve prison time after pleading guilty to aggravated assault and failure to comply with police orders. Mahoning County Common Pleas Judge Maureen Sweeney sentenced the 30-year-old November 26th. He received 6 months for a November 2024 stabbing on West Evergreen Avenue in Youngstown, to run consecutively with 2 years for the other charge. A second defendant, 41-year-old Philip Austin, was sentenced to 18 months in July. He also pleaded guilty to aggravated assault. The Ohio Adult Parole Authority has denied parole for 2 convicted offenders in Trumbull County. 54-year-old Jerry Brazen, convicted of sexually assaulting a child in 2001, will remain in prison. His next hearing is set for August 2030. Also denied parole is 56-year-old Akmar Shakur, the trigger man in the 1992 fatal shooting of Joseph Muscordelli in Warren. He remains behind bars until at least November 2032. We'll return you courtside for the second half of tonight's game right after the forecast from 3 News meteorologist Mark Johnson. For AM 1310 WDPN News, I'm Jeff Mears.
For the overnight hours tonight, clouds moving in again. Isolated snow after midnight, a low of 21. Saturday, snow likely during the afternoon, an inch or 2 possible, a high of 29. I am RJ Weather from 3 News.
SARTA me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
Hey, this is Dirk Stratton from Stratton Chevrolet in Beloit, Ohio. My family has been servicing and selling Chevys since 1928. I want to invite you to visit us at Stratton Chevrolet, where you'll find a great selection of Chevy trucks, cars, and versatile SUVs. We pride ourselves in serving you beyond the sale. Customer satisfaction always has been and always will be our main goal. Come visit us at the corner of Route 14 and 534 in Beloit and at StrattonChevrolet.com. Stratton Chevrolet, your no-dock fee dealer. Selling Chevys and making friends since 1928.
You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
And welcome back, everybody, as we are getting set to start the second half of basketball. The Marlington Dukes will have it first, and they've got some work to do as they are currently down by a score of 24-12. Here we go, back underway. The Dukes have the ball first. Denham gets it over to Evanich on the right wing. Marlington now going left to right. Ellis has it. Top of the key, gets over to Denham on the left wing. Denham will back it up. Get ready to attack here. West Branch in man-to-man defense. Denham looking to go. West Branch up currently by 12. Going inside. Carter Frank gets over to Ellis. Ellis wants to attack, kicks it back out. 3 on the way by the Dukes. It is no good by Bryson Jones. Here comes West Branch. They go to Grady Hurst to attack with the layup, and he gets it in. Grady Hurst with 2 more. Hurst has 4. It's 26-12. West Branch on top of Marlington. Ellis now has it. Top of the key over to Cameron Evanich. Evanich wants to go inside. Almost has it stolen away. Keeps possession. Cameron Evanich has to get rid of the ball. Gets it over to Jones. Jones back over to Evanich. Launches the 3. No good. Rebound by Ellis. He had it. Now he lost it. Loose ball. Ellis gets it back. He'll set back up the offense for the Dukes. They're currently down. Now it's stolen away. Ellis has it stolen away by Grady Hurst, who's going in for the layup again. Puts it up. Puts it in. 2 more for Hurst. He's got 6 now. And that makes the score 28-12. West Branch on top of Marlington again. West Branch 1-2 on the season. Trying to get back to 500. Marlington 0-3, trying to get their first win of the season. Evanich over to Carter Frank. Carter Frank goes inside, loses the basketball. We have a whistle on the floor. We're going to have a foul on West Branch here. So Marlington will inbound it. Here comes Marlington with the basketball. They try to go down low. Ellis has it. Ellis kicks it back out to Cameron Evanich. Evanich will set the offense up. Down by 16 right now, 28-12. Evanich being checked by Coffey. Evanich tries to go inside, cut off, gets it over to Denham. Denham wants to go inside. Nothing doing there. Gives it over to Ellis. Ellis will back it out. Hand it over to Bryson Jones. Jones trying to go somewhere. Going to get a foul on Grady Hurst, being a little too physical. That'll be on Grady Hurst. So it'll be Marlington ball out of bounds. With 5:38 left to go in the third quarter. Your score is 28-12. West Branch on top of Marlington. Cameron Evanich has the basketball, wants to attack, gets it down low. Now has to kick it out. Denham has it, gets it over to Jones. Jones over to Ellis. Ellis will back it out to Denham, to Evanich in the corner. Evanich goes by his man, goes inside, throws up a tough shot. No good. Rebound by Jeremiah Thomas. Gets it ahead to Hurst. Hurst ahead of everybody. Goes in for another layup. It is good. Hurst scores again. Give him 8. And the score is now 30-12. West Branch on top of Marlington here. And we are going to have a timeout by the Dukes. So timeout Marlington as they want to put a stop to this momentum and this run that West Branch is on. They've now increased their lead. It's now 30-12. You are listening to high school basketball presented by SARTA right here on AM 1310 WDPN.
SARTA me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
Hey, man, good to see you. What brings you out here today? Need to pick up a few tools. You? I need new kitchen cabinets, countertops, maybe even a whole new kitchen, but I can't get any help or find what I need in this place. You need to go to Robertson's for that. Robertson's Kitchen and Bath Gallery is an American Standard plumbing registered showroom. and their knowledgeable consultants have the training and expertise to actually help you get what you need without breaking your budget.
Visit Robertson Kitchen and Bath at 2155 West Main Street in the Alliance Industrial Park, or visit them online at robertsonkitchenandbath.com, where amazing meets affordable.
You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
Out of the timeout, Marlington has the basketball. Evanich launches a three, no good, but the putback is up and good. The Dukes do finally break that scoring drought. As that one makes it now 30-12. West Branch has the basketball. Island Favre puts that in for the Dukes. As West Branch goes in, attacks, no good, miss. Grady Hurst gets the rebound, puts it back up, the foul, no good, but he's going to go to the line and shoot two. So to the line will be Grady Hurst. Hurst at the free throw line. He's got 8 points, looking for more. Hurst misses the first free throw. Landon Coffey in for the Warriors. By the way, correction, that basket for Marlington was good by Matt Baldwin off the bench. It was Matt Baldwin. So 30-14. Hurst has one more free throw coming for the Warriors. Bounces around, no good. Battle for the rebound. Cameron Everidge has it for the Dukes. There's 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. 30-14. West Branch leads Marlington. Cameron Everidge walks it up, shoots the three. It rolls around, no good. Rebound by Gregory to Jeremiah Thomas. Here come the Warriors. Thomas over half court. Jeremiah Thomas backs it up. Has a pick if he wants it. He does. Jeremiah Thomas, pull-up jumper on the way. It is good. Another jumper by Jeremiah Thomas. Give him 7. It's 32-14. West Branch on top of Marlington. Here come the Dukes. Bryson Jones has it on the left wing. Jones gets it out to Ian Favre, who's in the ball game now. They try to go down to Favre now. It is stolen away by West Branch. Here they come the other way. Grady Hurst wants to push it. Hurst goes in for the layup, misses it. Rebound by Matt Baldwin. Here comes Marlington the other way. Denham walking it up. Denham gets it in the corner. Baldwin thought about the three. Now he lost the basketball. Here's Jeremiah Thomas trying to go coast to coast. Puts it up, misses the layup. Hurst with the putback, no good. Rebound by Cameron Evanich. Evanich needs help. Gets over to Denham. We're under 3 minutes to go. It's 32-14 West Branch. Denham walks it up, shoots the three, no good. Rebound battle for Marlington has it. Bryson Jones has it, puts up the shot. There's going to be a foul on the floor on West Branch. All right, Carter Frank comes back in. Ellis comes back in as well. Evanich and Jones going to sit down. Marlington will inbound the basketball. As they get a shot up, no good. Carter Frank misses the three. Battle for the rebound goes off Matt Baldwin. West Branch ball with 2:43 left to go in the third quarter. Walking it up is Jeremiah Thomas. Jeremiah Thomas gets it over to G, who's back in the ballgame. He had 5 points off the bench in the first half. Back to Coffey, back to G. G kicks it out to Coffey. They go down low to Gavin Gregory. Gregory trying to attack, pump fakes, throws it up. It's good, and the foul. Gavin Gregory with 2. He's got 5 in the ballgame, can get his 6 point at the free throw line. That makes it 34-14 with the free throw coming up. A 20-point lead now for the West Branch Warriors here in the third quarter. Gregory at the free throw line. The free throw is up, and the free throw is good. So another one for Gregory. Give him 6. It is now 35-14 on the other end. Denham shoots a three. No good. Misses it. Rebound by Jeremiah Thomas. Here they come the other way. West Branch over half court. Looks to go inside. Loses the basketball. Marlington gets it, but they save it and give it to Coffey, who puts it up and puts it in. First bucket tonight for Landon Coffey. 37-14. West Branch on top of Marlington. Here comes Denham, bringing it up. over half court. Gets it over to Jones. 1:52 left to go here in the third quarter. Jones hands it over to Baldwin. Baldwin wants to go all the way. Baldwin throws up the shot. Baldwin puts it up and in. So Baldwin with 4 off the bench here in the third quarter. It's 37-18. Nope, 37-16. So 37-16 is your score. West Branch goes in. Coffee has it, misses it, gets his own rebound. Now Gavin Gregory gets it, puts it back up. He misses it. Gregory gets another one, puts it back up. No good, but he's fouled, and he'll go back to the line. 37-16 is our score with 1:16 left to go here in the third. Appreciate you guys having us on tonight. Gregory hits the first one. Makes it 38-16. Gregory now has 7. 38-16 your score. He has one more free throw coming. Gregory hits the next free throw. 16. West Branch on top of Marlington. Here come the Dukes the other way with 1:10 left to go in the third quarter. Jones wants to go inside, loses the basketball. G with the steal for West Branch. G trying to push it. G wants to go all the way, puts up the shot, and it is up, and it is good. G's good night off the bench continues. He's got 7. It's now 41-16. West Branch on top of Marlington. Marlington Denham gets it over to Jones. Jones wants to go inside, nothing doing. Has to throw a cross-court pass. It's stolen away by Jeremiah Thomas for West Branch. Here he comes the other way. Jeremiah Thomas goes up for the layup. Jeremiah Thomas now has 9. And what do we have now? Ellis coming off and limping a little bit as he's coming off the floor. Coming back in is Ian Favre. The forward's back on the court. So they're going to check on Jones a little bit, Braden Ellis check what's wrong with him. 43-16 your score, 27 seconds left to go in the third. Evanich launches a 3 from the top of the key, banks it up and banks it in. Evanich now has 5. That makes it 43-19. Marlington trails West Branch. 14 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Jeremiah Thomas content to hold it for the last shot here. 7 seconds left to go. Here he goes. He's got to go, and he does. Gets it in the corner. Weaver for 3 at the end of the third quarter. No good. Rebound by Marlington. And that is how the third quarter ends. So we're going to go to the fourth quarter coming up next here. Your score, West Branch 43, Marlington 19. This is high school basketball brought to you by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
SARTA me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
Sky High Fitness in Alliance is where serious athletes and driven adults rise above the pack. Founded by Mount Union grad and 2015 National Football Champion Daryl D. Sullins Jr., Sky High fuses exercise science precision with a decade of proven training. Every session is built for explosive results. Call 234-344-1240 or visit skyhighfitnesstc.com. We don't just train you, we prepare you to dominate your sport and life with relentless energy every time you walk through our doors and push your limits. Sky High Fitness.
You're listening to high school basketball presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
All right, we're underway here in the fourth quarter. West Branch has the basketball in a 43-19 lead here on AM 1310 WDPN. Weaver has it for West Branch. Brock Woos back in the ball game. Jeremiah Thomas with a jumper. Another one for Jeremiah. Give him 11. It's now 45-19. West Branch on top of Marlington. Cameron Evidence launches a three. No good. Out of bounds. It'll be West Branch ball. So West Branch again fighting to get back to 500 at 2-2 on the season. Marlington trying to avoid starting off the season 0-4. West Branch with the ball, up 45-19. G has it, passes it over to Coffee. Coffee back to Jeremiah Thomas. Jeremiah Thomas gets it over. Gets the ball right back from Brock Woost. Thomas wants to attack. Goes inside, pulls back for the jumper. Now gets it over to G at the top of the key. Back to Jeremiah Thomas on the wing. Jeremiah Thomas gets it over to G. G launches the three. Oh, no good. Rebound by Marlington. Nope, stolen back by Woost, who throws it up, and he's fouled. I do believe Brock Woost will go to the line to shoot free throws. So Woost to the line. Woost looking for his first basket of the ball game. First free throw attempt is up. It is no good. Now coming on for West Branch. Joey Troyer checking in for the first time. Also for Marlington, Hasenzahl is coming in for the Dukes. Woost's second free throw attempt is up, and it is good. So Woost with his first point tonight, 46-19. West Branch on top of Marlington with 6:41 left to go in the ball game. Here comes Marlington. Mason Miller now in for the Dukes as well. Jeremiah Thomas has it. A lot of young players now getting some run. The only starter out there now for the Dukes is Bryson Jones. So a lot of young kids getting some run here in this ball game. They go down to Coffee, who scores again for West Branch. That is Landon Coffee, 4 off the bench. It's now 48-19. West Branch on top of Marlington. The Dukes go inside. They attack. Shot up by Baldwin. No good. Gets it back, though. Puts it up and puts it in. So Matt Baldwin's got 2 more. Give him 6 on the night off the bench. It's 48-21. West Branch on top of Marlington. Jeremiah Thomas in right now. Thomas is the only starter in right now for West Branch. So both teams only have 1 starter in the lineup right now. G gets it over to Landon Coffee. Landon Coffee gets it over to Brock Woost. Woost looks for G down low. G turn around, put it up, put it in. G with 9 off the bench. It's 50-21. West Branch over Marlington. Bryson Jones goes over to the corner, gets it over to Matt Baldwin. Baldwin is attacked, and it's stolen away by Woost. Woost taking it the other way for West Branch. Goes up, goes in, and scores. Woost with 3, 52-21. West Branch on top of Marlington here on AM 1310 WDPN, brought to you by SARTA. On the other end, here comes Marlington. Launching a 3 is Mason Miller. No good. Rebound by Bryson Jones. Jones will pull it back out. Jones will set the offense up here. Under 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Matt Baldwin has it. We're going to get a foul on G. Getting a little too physical coming up to check. Matt Baldwin as he goes around that screen. As more subs getting ready to come in for both teams. Liam Taggart now in the ball game for Marlington. For West Branch, Grady Hurst back in. Jeremiah Thomas will sit down. It's 52-21. Marlington trails West Branch in an early season EBC matchup here. Here comes Matt Baldwin. Over to Mason Miller. Mason Miller. They trap him. He's getting it out and gets it over to Ian Favre. I'm going with Favre. Ian Favre gets it over to Matt Baldwin, who goes inside. Going to have a foul on the floor. It's going to be Marlington basketball out of bounds. So the Dukes will shoot it in. They get it inbounds. They put up the shot. Favor puts it up. No good. Rebound by Landon Coffey. We're going to have a foul on the floor against the Dukes. 52-21 is your score. Marlington cruising right now over or West Branch cruising over Marlington here on AM 1310 WDPN. No other sports this weekend, believe it or not. It's a quiet one. We're going to have one high school and 2 Mount basketball games for you next week. Should be listening to AM 1310 WDPN. And go to am1310wdpn.com. Check out our schedule. G has it down low for West Branch. Kicks it out, gets it to Hurst. Hurst gets it out to Coffee. Coffee attacks, goes all the way in, misses the layup. Rebound by Finn Hassenzoll. Going the other way, putting up the shot is Matt Baldwin. He is fouled, and I believe he will be at the line to shoot free throws. That's on Troyer. So Baldwin to the line. He's had a good night tonight off the bench. He's got 6 points for the Dukes. Looking for points 7 and 8. First shot is up. And it is in. Baldwin with 7. That is 52-22. There's the official tying his shoe. Don't blame him. Don't want to trip. Not in front of all these people. Baldwin with one more free throw coming. Baldwin misses the free throw. It is rebound by West Branch, and here they come the other way. Joey Troyer has the rebound for West Branch. Troyer walking it up. Troyer side, going to hand it over to Luke Curry. He's in the ball game. It's all subs at this point. Hands it over to Grady Ollinger. Ollinger back over to Luke Curry. Luke Curry has the basketball. Gets it over to Brock Woost. Woost kicks it out. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Missed by Landon Coffey. Rebound by Marlington. Here they come the other way. Matt Baldwin has it. Baldwin passes it off to Mason. Mason puts it on the floor. Nothing doing. Gets it back to Baldwin. Baldwin picks up his dribble. Needs someone to flash. Now Mason comes back and gets it. Now they hand it over to Liam Taggart. 3:15 left to go in the ball game. Trying to bang it inside. Now kick it out to Mason. Mason Miller gives it back to Baldwin. He throws up the shot. No good. Rebound by Landon Coffey. Here we come the other way. 52-22. West Branch in control. Going to win this ball game against Marlington here in an early season EBC matchup. Luke Curry hands it off. They get it over to Joey Troyer. Troyer puts it on the floor. Troyer looking. Passes it out to the right wing to Brock Woost. Woost, who's got 3 points off the bench tonight. Over to Ollinger. Ollinger over to Coffey. Coffey goes back to Woost. Woost, they get it down low to Luke Curry, who goes all the way in and scores. Luke Curry, the junior's first bucket tonight. That makes it 54-22. West Branch on top of Marlington. Walking it up now is Baldwin for the Dukes. Baldwin tries to get it over to Mason Miller, but it goes out of bounds. It'll stay Marlington basketball. There's 2:14 left. So the Dukes inbound the basketball. Here's Baldwin. Passes it over to Taggart, and we're going to have a foul on the floor. As far as what's next for Marlington, the 19th, they'll be at home taking on Minerva. Then the 23rd, they'll be taking on Field. Then they'll be taking on the 27th, Wheeling Park. Patriot Prep Academy on the 28th. So they got 4 games before the end of the year. Jumper up and good for Ian Favor. Favor scores his first bucket of the ball game. It's now 54-24. So that's what's coming up for Marlington as we have a steal by the Dukes. By Baldwin, takes it up and takes it in. Baldwin scores again. Give him 9. It is now 54-26. West Branch on top here as we have a minute 30 left to go in this ball game. West Branch Warriors will get back to 2-2 on the season. Their next game will be the 16th at Boardman, then a big game against Alliance back here next Friday. We'll be here for that game. West Branch goes up, puts up a shot by Joey Troyer, out of bounds. It'll stay West Branch ball. We'll have that game for you next Friday, a week from today, Alliance at West Branch. That should be a good one. Then before the end of the year, they're going to take a road trip to South Range and a home game on the 30th against Beaver Local. So that's what both teams have coming up. The Alliance looks really good this year. We've seen 2 of their games so far, and that team looks good. All right, here we go. 1:05 left to go in the ball game. West Branch has it. Brock Woost gets it over to Luke Curry. Luke Curry gets it over to Grady Ollinger. Back to Branch, just trying to be patient here and run some clock. This is 54-26. .38 seconds left. West Branch content just to hold the basketball. Almost stolen away. Ollinger saves it for West Branch. Joey Troyer now will run it out with 16 seconds left to go here in the ball game. That's going to do it. They will dribble it out, and the West Branch Warriors will be 2-2 on the season after a very convincing 54-26 win over the Marlington Dukes. Marlington falls to 0-4. West Branch, like I said, West Branch now 2-2 on the season. Congratulations to the Warriors getting an EBC victory here tonight over the Marlington Dukes by a score of 54-26. We're going to take a timeout and wrap this game up. You are listening to high school basketball right here on AM 1310 WDPN, brought to you by our friends at SARTA.
SARTA me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
Get ready to level up at Paradise Sports Performance, our massive new 10,000 square foot indoor-outdoor facility that's right next to the Akron-Canton Airport. It is built for athletes who want more. Crush your goals with speed, vertical jump training, strength and agility, powerlifting, bodybuilding, HIIT, and elite baseball, softball, and football skills. Recover with PT, yoga, massage, red light sauna, and cold plunges too. Your first session is free. Plus, long-term signups get a free month. Visit 8046 Frank Avenue Northwest or call 304-224-9103. We are the standard for sports performance in Ohio.
Hey, this is Dirk Stratton from Stratton Chevrolet in Beloit, Ohio. My family has been servicing and selling Chevys since 1928. I want to invite you to visit us at Stratton Chevrolet, where you'll find a great selection of Chevy trucks, cars, and versatile SUVs. We pride ourselves in serving you beyond the sale. Customer satisfaction always has been and always will be our main goal. Come visit us at the corner of Route 14 and 534 in Beloit and at StrattonChevrolet.com. Stratton Chevrolet, your no-dock fee dealer. Selling Chevys and making friends since 1928.
SARTA me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
You're listening to high school basketball presented by SARTA on AM 1310 WDPN.
And welcome back here to Beloit, Ohio, where your final score is West Branch 54, Marlington 26. West Branch gets back to 500 at 2-2 on the season. The Marlington Dukes fall to 0-4 on the season. As far as scoring went for both teams tonight, for the Marlington Dukes, Braden Ellis with 2 points tonight. Bryson Jones with 2. Matt Baldwin off the bench with 9. Ian Favor with 2. Cameron Evernich had 6. And Brady Denham had 6 as well. As far as the West Branch Warriors scoring tonight, Jeremiah Thomas with 11 to lead the team. Gavin Gregory added 8. Luke Curry with 2. Grady Hurst with 8. Chase G off the bench with 9. Kason Weaver with 9. Brock Woost with 3. And Landon Coffey with 4. West Branch again back to 500. Marlington still searching for that first win. Want to thank you guys tonight for putting us on and listening. Whether you were listening to us on the radio at AM 1310, whether you were listening on the AM 1310 Facebook or X page, or whether you were listening on the Q92 YouTube channel, thank you for having us on tonight. Thank you to all our sponsors. Without those local area businesses, we could not bring you these broadcasts. So thank them for supporting your local high school teams. And if you need any of their services, go check them out. And thank you to our news from, of course, Jeff Mears at halftime. Thank you again to Ryan Rainsberg back at the station for engineering the game tonight. Again, we have no other broadcast for you here this weekend. That's going to be it for us. We'll be back with you next week. We're going to have high school basketball and 2 Mount Union basketball games for you next week on Tuesday and Saturday. And we're going to have high school basketball for you right back here, actually, at West Branch next Friday, as we're going to have Alliance and West Branch here in EBC battle here next Friday. Thank you guys so much for having us on. Thank you for making us part of your night. We're going to return you now to the unforgettable favorites of AM 1310 WDPN. One more time, your final score, 50. West Branch beats Marlington. This is high school basketball. Brought to you by SARTA right here on AM 1310 WDPN. Have a great night, everybody.